Hi and welcome back. It is Ricky. Let's continue from where we stopped in the last video. So in the last video we saw something about the p tag and the heading tag. We saw that you can have a title. If you want your title to be big and you want a subtitle under this one, you can have H2. If you want a subtitle under H2, you can have H3. So in this video we were going to look at divs. So here, let me talk about this. This is a comment. In most programming languages, you will find that code is commented. And the reason for that is so that if you come back to that code 10 years later, or you come back to it 6 years later, you'll know what you are trying to do. If you're trying to create a sign-up form, you will know. If you commented it, you'll say something like sign up function. Then maybe you'll add the things that you'll need there. If there are any parameters you'll need, you'll add them there. So this is how you add a comment in HTML. This will not be shown on the browser. As you can see, it wasn't shown anywhere on the browser. And if you click Ctrl U, and you know Ctrl U shows the code of that particular page. So if I come here, you'll see it is there. The browser will read it. The browser can see it, but it will not be shown on the actual page. When the page is rendered, it will not be shown, but it is there in the code. So going back, so this is one comment. This is another comment. When you get most templates, you'll find that people have commented their code. Maybe they'll say menu begins here. So they will comment that. They'll put that in there. So the structure of a comment is this. You have the opening, then you have that, and you have that, and then you write whatever you want to write in there as a comment, and then you close it. And this is how you will close it. So let's go to divs. So what is a div? A div is a block. If you want to put things in a block, you can use a div. Well, nowadays in HTML5, there are ways of how to structure the web page, but the div still applies. You can still use a div to separate sections of the page. Let's say you want one section to have an image, just images, you can have divs. Let me look at an example here. So if I come here, okay, yeah, this can be an example. So if I come here, this side, this is probably a div side and a side div. This side is also a div. So this sidebar is a div. And then if I come down here, this is probably also a div in the footer of this page. So a div is a way of grouping, just separating things. If you want to group things, you can use a div to separate them. So there can also be a div within a div. For example, let's say this part, let's say the entire thing here is a div. And then this part, this one is also another div just for this part. And then this is another div within this entire div. These things are best seen as examples, and therefore I will show you an example in the next video.